right. All right. Let us begin. So, welcome to Sunday night streaming. Not actually a pajama party tonight. So, tonight we are going to go into the Tower of Bab-Il for the first time in Final Fantasy II. And the significance of the Tower of Bab-Il, I think, is obvious in Western mythology, in that it was a tower that was constructed by all the peoples of the worlds or something like that once all of the languages had been unified into one. And God didn't like that, or something, or someone made him mad, and the people are trying to reach heaven with the tower or something like that, and God got mad. Similar to a lot of the old Greek myths about someone trying to climb Mount Olympus. So God strikes the tower down and confuses all the languages of the earth, and so everyone just talks in their respective languages even until today. And that is the whole basis for that story. Yeah. The really only significance that I can think of with the Tower of Bab-Il in Final Fantasy II is that it does link the underworld to the overworld, and that's significant. It's a very large tower. But other than that, the pettiness of a god who would confound the languages of all humankind and destroy, their tower because he was jealous that they'd be able to come up to see him. Well, I'm trying to think through the game, and there may be, if you stretch it, one character at the very end of the game who might be representative of that. But yeah. So, let us get into it today. Where we left off, our crew was just about to sneak into the Tower of Bab-Il. The Dwarves' tanks are going to distract Golbez's forces and their super cannon long enough for us to get inside. And again, last time, on Friday, we discussed a lot of the parallels between Golbez and Darth Vader, and clearly the super cannon idea with the Death Star. A lot of Final Fantasy draws inspiration from Star Wars, and you can see that reflected as early as this game. I'm not sure about the ones that came before this because I haven't really played them, but definitely this game. Definitely the next game as well. You have an evil empire, you have a Biggs and a Wedge, that kind of superficial stuff, which also ties it into the Star Wars theme. And then, well, we can go through each Final Fantasy at a later date, discussing how they fit into a Star Wars, or are inspired by Star Wars. And that might be interesting in the future. Okay, but before I start, I'm actually going to remember to hit the record button today. That's important. For some of what we've been doing here, I'm having to download my streams from Twitch just to grab the gameplay video because I'm an idiot and don't always hit the record button. Should have a little post-it note that says, "Are you recording?" or something like that. Alright, but without further ado, let us get going. Here we are. What a crew. What a crew. Look at them. Alright. So you can see here the Dwarves' tanks just above us. There they are. And there's the entrance to the tower. They're in combat right now. Yikes. Now if I come over here, can I go up to them? Oh, I want to ride around in a tank. That'd be awesome. Alright, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yikes. Yeah, she's going to need to get some levels pretty quick. Rydia, having just come back to our party, is exceptionally weak compared to a lot of the other characters. At least as far as hit points goes. She's got it where it counts as far as magic goes, though. And let's just save here. And here we are. I love the music here. It's the same music as Zot, the Tower of Zot, and I think they're both awesome. The difference is, and what's interesting to me, is you never see the Tower of Zot in this game. You see the Tower of Bab-Il, it's here, starting in the underground, and it goes all the way up to the overworld. But Zot, you never see. And I'm wondering if perhaps the Tower of Zot is like a section of the Tower of Bab-Il that's up in the sky somewhere, like somehow floating or something like that. I really don't know. They never talk about it. They never say where it is. You never see it. All you can do is use your imagination. And a lot of me wonders if it is in the sky, like something like Shavat from Xenogears, the floating city. Also with a huge super cannon on it. Alright, so the door is clearly the way to go. So what's over to the left? Aha! Again, I think we mentioned at one point, strange that the character, the enemy here called the Marionette, is actually the Puppet Master. Aren't the marionettes supposed to be the dolls? I think that's how it works. Good, Kane gaining a level. Happy to see that. Ooh, ice arrows. Okay. So that's kind of a clue. Rosa, what are you equipped with now? Darkness. Okay, she's going to stick with darkness for now. But if we need her to start really dealing damage, we'll go over to ice. Yeah, they are clearly signaling what this place is all about. So whereas Zot, fire was the way to go, in the Tower of Bab-Il, ice is the way to go, I believe. At least once we get into the upper levels, maybe? Yeah, that Dwarven axe is pretty sweet. I like that. Oh, that reminds me. I've mentioned it a few times. If anyone knows with Rosa what the difference between her fight and aim are, let me know. Because I don't know. And I always forget to look it up, so I'm relying on you. I think we're going to throw up a little bit of healing if Rosa ends up getting a turn here. Getting a little nervous about Rydia. Oh well. The best defense, right? Okay. Let's see if Kane can just... Cecil goes first. I want to see if Kane could just kick them all to death instantly. I'd also be curious to know what the damage fall off is on kick. Like how it works. Nice, Rydia gaining a level. I've been told that if she gets a high enough level, she gets to learn Medio at the end of the game, but I've never leveled her up that much. Ooh. Wonder who that's for. Headband to bandana. Alright, he's at 73-32. Nice. Up by 5. On the defense. Alright, couple different doors to go in here. 3 different doors. This looks like a single room. Oh, that's right. Okay, in this place, They have all these like single rooms with the single treasure chest, and I think they're all guarded by monsters. Yep. And then once you defeat the monster, you get a piece of the ice armor set. And these alert things, once you hit them, they summon creatures to murder you. So you kind of have to defeat the alert thingies first, or else, well, they just keep summoning monsters to come fight you. Basically security. There we go. And I did remember that the axe can do good damage to these stone guys, so that's why I had Cain throwing that at him. Ooh! Alright, again, you can always rely on Yang. The Blizzard Spear, nice. Well, so much for that axe. 78 to 91. That's pretty good. So that's what he's gonna stick with. Oop. I think those guys are weak against ice. Nice. Very good. And I think Rosa's gonna get a turn here. Make sure we keep our HP at a reasonable level here, just in case something awful happens. That wasn't as powerful as I thought it was going to be. Another silver shield. I think we discussed a week ago or so that silver shields are basically currency now. What did I want to do here? What was it? I just had a thought. Oh, I remember what it was. Rosa, who is Cure 3 now, that should go here. That's how I like to have it set up. I'll remember it's there next time. Alright, I think this is the next one to go in. Yep. Again, monsters. Again, an alert sentry thing. Cain jump it to do the maximum amount of damage that we can do before it summons anything. And yeah, I think it won't actually call a monster until you hit it. Alright, oh man, that thing's dangerous. What it's gonna do is it's gonna like hit me, I think, with a blaze attack, is it? And what that does is it just does a ton of damage to all my people. If I'm thinking of the right thing. So we're going to make sure that we are nice and healed up before that happens. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. That was not nearly as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, okay. So there it is. There's the ice brand, which is the sword. Why is it called a brand? Well, brander, I believe, is the Viking word, some kind of Viking word for sword. There we go, up to 89. That's nice. Oh, yeah, and here's the reason. This is why you need the ice gear. Because this place is full of fire enemies. And these flame dogs do a flame attack if you're really unlucky. Yeah, that's awesome. That will basically murder all of us. And we don't want that to happen. So yeah, the Ice Spear and the Ice Brand are really, really useful things in here. They just go through everything that's fire. Rosa gained a level. Ooh, learned fast. Known in later games as Haste. A very useful spell. Ooh, Cat Claw. Huh. I don't know which one of his claws is doing that really good damage to those stone guys. I think it's the Poison Claw. So let's try changing out with Charm. I don't actually remember what the Cat Claw does. If it has some special effect that it does on enemies. There's nothing in the game that tells you. Like in Final Fantasy III, the game went out of its way to give you a little item description, which was really helpful, but this game doesn't have anything like that. I think it might be just straight damage. So again, notice the technical stuff here. Notice, first of all, notice that I don't know which way I'm actually supposed to go. There's an elevator there, and there's an elevator there. Let's go in this one first. So what I was trying to say a moment ago is notice again the super advanced technological place that we are in and how it is totally unlike any other place that we've been to except the Tower of Zot. And you think about why that is, and if you've played this game before, you already know that the Lunarians play a prominent role in this game, although kind of behind the scenes and aren't really revealed until later. This is their technology, and I think it really interesting that, one, the bad guys have it, and two, Golbez is able to use it. Oh, nice. Usually those hatch into something awful. Okay. Ooh, Archer Bow. From the Great Bow to the Archer Bow. 41 to 47. Nice. And is that all? Nope, there's one more. I'm surprised by an egg. Think about that for a few minutes. No, it doesn't make sense. Nice. Yang gaining a level. Alright. Got a life. Let everybody know. Right, now we're going to go up and around to the place we are actually supposed to go. Yeah, we're just tearing through this place now. This is pretty awesome. That means it's blinded in this game. I don't know if that was obvious. There's no graphical indicator like there will be in other Final Fantasy games. It's just they tell you, and that's it. So you know what that means. It means that there's probably something coming up soon. And because we are cautious, we're going to use a tent here, just in case. I'm actually a little low on tents. I might end up buying some more once we get out of here. I think there's some more ice stuff coming up here. Yeah, probably 3 pieces. 3 rooms, 3 pieces, yes. Monsters. Oh no. Another alert. It's gonna get jumped. It just identifies object forever until something actually interacts with it. A snake person. I wonder if these things are weak to arrows. A lot of flying things are weak to arrows in this game. Oh, not so much. I wonder if these things are just really good for leveling up, because they'll just keep calling things like indefinitely. Every time you hit them and there's not a monster there, they call another one. Ice shield. Very good. Again, same defense as the fire shield. Just protects against fire instead of ice. Nothing. Unforgivable. What were they thinking? An empty room. I am disappointed. What do we have here? Okay. Monsters. Oh boy. And oh, what a surprise. Identify this. Ooh. Alright, come on, Cecil. Oh, nice. I forgot about that. So the cool thing about Rydia's whips is she can paralyze enemies, which prevents them from taking all action. Ice armor. Nice. Alright. He is no longer weak to fire at all. So he's in a really good position right now. Oh, right. So Chimera is basically protected against elemental attacks. So that's why Yang was able to get through, but no one else was. Oh, goodness. Ooh, 2 of them. That's not cool. Good thing we've got Yang. Oh, here it is. Yep, the blaze attack. And it does a ton of damage. Just a ridiculous amount of damage. So, I try and kill him before that happens, but sometimes you can't. Especially when there's a pair of them. So let's heal that up. Let's see. He didn't really take any damage because he was in the air. But everyone else did, especially Cecil. Not cool. Alright, I think we're good now. No problem. I can handle eggs. I like them scrambled. No other way. Alright. pretty obvious what we're going to do here. Cecil and Cain after the fire guys. Yang after the thing that ignores elemental damage, pretty much. Boom. And that is how you efficiently take those guys down, apparently. Cain gaining another level. Nice. $2,000 gold. Nice to have. Alright, same deal as last time, only this time we're surprised, which is a real problem. If they use the fire attack, I don't want them to use twice, and they use that blaze attack, I may be dead, and that would be bad. Let's just throw a little bit of healing up here. Ooh, why did that do such low damage that time? Good. Got him. Okay, I believe I'm supposed to go up here first. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't remember. What's up here? Nothing. Treasure chest over here. I think the door might just be locked for right now. I'm a little concerned because we've only been to one save point in here, and it's getting to be a while ago. Whoa, okay. This is going to require some magic. I don't know what they're weak against, but I'm going to say let's try fire. If that doesn't work, we're going to find out what they are weak against. That will apparently do. This last one we're just going to beat up on until it dies. Wow, Cain was actually able to get through. Cool. Radia gains a level. Good. Doesn't learn anything new, but that's okay. Oh, right. I want to rearrange her as well. She got some new spells while she was away in the Land of Summoned Monsters. We want to make sure we have access to those. 6th floor. I don't think they're going to give me another opportunity to save. Well, no, wait. I think there's a save point here. It's down there. Yeah, that's the way to go. So, now that we're able to save, I kind of want to go back downstairs and see if that door really is locked, or if we can get in there. 'Cause I really don't remember. So we're going to try it. We got nothing to lose. We just saved. And Yeah, then we'll know, and we'll gain a couple levels maybe along the way. It's a win-win for everybody. Wow. Okay, nice. And then when we come back up, we can use a tent just to make sure that we're ready for whatever we're about to encounter. Oof, that's not good. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like they actually did much while they had the opportunity. So I think we lucked out on this one. Yep, locked. Should have known. That is the control center for the super cannon, I believe. They don't just let anyone in there, come on. Wow. Good hit. Nice. Very good. Rosa gaining levels is always a good thing. Another one of these guys. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. In fact, it seems like it's no problem at all. Man, am I beat today. Had quite a busy weekend. Alright, revisit the save point one more time, and then I believe we are right at the end of this place. But I believe also there's going to be a bit of story to go along with that. We will see what happens. Alright, here we go. Almost at the top of the tower. At least as far as the underground portion of the tower goes. There's, of course, the portion that sits above ground as well, but we're not there yet. Okay, 8th floor, this is it. Okay. So, remember, when we were talking with someone, they mentioned that the tower was controlled by someone named Rubicant. Rubicant is the Fiend of Fire. We've already been through the other three: Millen, Canazo, and Valvis. We defeated all three of them. Rubicant is, I would consider him to be the most human of all of them. He is the most like us. He has a sense of purpose that isn't just mindless or I'm gonna get you kind of thing. He is much more intelligent. So then there's this Dr. Luge person. Master Rubicant, please be careful. Eblon has fallen, so the threat is gone. You'll take care of this place while I'm gone. Apparently they have a teleporter. Golbez and Rubicant both are gone. Now I'm the leader here. Weird guy. Hush. Who's there? Oops. Cecil. Won't you call for help, Doctor? Don't take me lightly or you'll get burned. Makes me laugh. Now face my beloved child, Bottle Knob. So the setup for this is like, this guy's a goof and, you know, he's really no threat. But then, of course, things are going to get serious. Ouch, not me. Them over there. Grrr. So very obviously Dr. Frankenstein and his monster. Beat them up. Yeah, let's go, Ball Nab. Let's see what you got. How about that? I guess we'll get this guy too. I will operate him. Directly now. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I think most of the time I kill Luge first or something. I don't remember. And then Luge turns out to be a robot himself or something like that. Like the Dr. Giraud of the Red Ribbon Army. Ouch. Yeah, I thought this fight got serious at some point, but maybe it doesn't. Like, I don't feel like we're in any real danger. What's this button? Explode. Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. He hits my my white mage with it. Like, that's at least it's a smart move on his part, I'll say that. I'll show you my real strength. This is the part. Yeah. Now, the real fight. Watch. I'm watching, man. Yikes. So he turns into that horrible monstrosity. And he poisons us immediately. And Rosa is not really in a condition right now to be able to endure that. I really need her to get a turn so that she can heal. Here we go. Ooh, Cane. Nice. There, she is much better now. The gas thing, I think if he hits us with it, it paralyzes us. So here's Rydia summoning Indra, which we haven't seen before. Summons in this game were awesome at the time. Never seen anything like that. Ooh, not good. There we go. Try Indra again. Oh, so the other thing to mention is that Indra would become Rama later on. But in this game, he was Indra. Just like Jin in this game would become Ifrit later on. And yeah, that fight was a lot easier than I remember as well. And here we get the tower key, which we can take back to the super cannon control room. This Tower of Bab-Il connects the ground and underground. Rubicant has already moved all the crystals to the upper world, and I shall annihilate the dwarves with my super cannon. I think you're the one who just got annihilated. Dwarves are in danger. We must stop the super cannon. We must destroy it. I agree, everybody. Chill. Oop. Looks like a warp device, but we can't use it. I like how they include that. That's cool. Okay, so first things first, we need to heal the poison on everyone. And we're going to use Cecil to do that because, well, he doesn't really need his magic while we're in fights. And then I think we're pretty much okay for now. What is up here, though? Nothing. That's kind of disappointing. Like, I feel like there should be something up here. And that would be kind of cool. Ooh, what's... That must be for later or something. Yikes. Not good. Not good at all. Oh boy. Oh, no, no, no. That's all kinds of issues. Alright, we gotta get rid of some of these guys first. And then we'll worry about healing once they're dead. Get her back up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, there's no way over there. Okay. Cecil's only got 20 magic left, but we'll make it count here. I think we can just hit that save point on the way out. That would probably be a good thing to do. And I can't believe that they would just make this area up here, but not have anything in it that you can do. It's disappointing. Oh, okay. There you go. So the cat's claw will put enemies to sleep, which is pretty useful. Alright, let's get out of here. Keep getting stopped by these things. I did that wrong. Rosa should have attacked the Chimera. She would have killed it. Oh well. I know we didn't switch sides, but we're about to heal anyway, so I figured it didn't really matter. Ooh, that was... Alright. Okay, if I'm right, I think I am. Spoiler alert. I don't know if anyone else can use that black belt, but maybe someone can. So that's why we are de-equipping him. And here's our first cabin use. Not for any particular reason, but just because we've got 6 of them at the moment. Tents in this game heal a finite amount of HP and MP. I believe cabins always do the maximum? I can't remember though. I could have waited until we got to the door up here to de-equip Kane, or de-equip Yang, but oh well. Really? Come on. I just saved and healed and all that. So you see how dangerous these things are. Like, 2 hits from this one guy has dropped us all the way back down to 1. I should exit and reload. That's really bad. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. That's ridiculous. Surprised hits me with Blaze twice. We are not playing that way. I'm going to drop the shaders off. There we go. Okay, again, just going to re-equip Yang until we get to the door there, because I otherwise will forget. Or not forget, but I don't want us to be in a situation where we need him on the way there and we don't have him because we've de-equipped him. So let's take that and go. Oh, come on. This time we didn't even get attacked once. Right here, we're going to de-equip Yang. Figures we wouldn't get attacked once there. That's so typical Final Fantasy. Again, I don't know if anyone else can use the black belt or the bandana, but we're going to de-equip them just in case. Locked. We will use the tower key. Opened. Super cannon. Cool. Goodbye, dwarves. Your fun is over. You, how did you get here? Get them. Some dark imps. They don't stand a chance. Yang still able to kick plenty of butt, even though we've de-equipped him of all of his really good gear. And Cecil doesn't even get a turn. How about this? Sabotage the controls. No one can stop the super cannon anymore. Disappear. Oh. What? Yang, what are you doing? I'll take care of this. Go on, escape. No, don't. It'll explode. Go. Bam. Yang with a superpower karate chop knocks us all the way out the door and down the hallway. Yang, tell my wife to live for me. Open up, Yang. Yang, please don't do this. It was a good trip with you all. Yang, open the door. Ah! So we talked about it when we saw the death of Rydia's mother. We talked about it when we saw the death of Tella's daughter and Tella and all this other stuff that's happened during the course of this game. For a game that came out in 91 and was, for all purposes, geared toward children, there are a lot of character deaths in this game that are permanent. There are some real wrenching scenes and some really just come at you out of nowhere changes to your party that will be permanent. This was not something we'd ever seen before. This was not something that any kind of story that we'd ever played in a video game before. This was unique. And it is powerful, even for that time period, even with these types of graphics. Like, you have a very real, very grown-up story. And I just find that fascinating, even through today. It is something that would not happen again in a Final Fantasy until FF7, which is the one everyone knows with Eris. But yeah, it's something else that you have this game, 1991 again, and the only constant in your party is Cecil. He is obviously the main character in this game. Other games like FF6 would not have a main character, but he's the main character in this game. He's the only one that doesn't change. Everyone else in the party changes. And you have characters that have been with us for a time and then have left the party either through their own choice, or more likely and more common is, some disaster or tragedy befalling the group and people leaving that way. And that is not something that was common at all back then. And I would argue that it's still not common today. These days, you play a game like Final Fantasy, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, all of them. People come into your party and they're pretty much there to stay, and then you have the choice of which ones you want in your party at any given time. But this game, it is not giving you, the player, that kind of choice. It's saying that we have a narrative that is centered around our characters, and our characters are going to perform as characters, not just, as substitutes that are always along for the ride, and you can switch in and out anytime you want. This is the way that we're telling our story. And I think it is a very interesting choice. So, where we were 5, now we are 4. And things are a lot more dangerous now without Yang. A lot more dangerous. I actually don't want to do this until the Chimera's dead. I don't think those two are going to be able to kill it. I knew it. I believe if I hit the Chimera with elemental magic, it will just heal itself instead of take damage. But these guys, you have to hit them with elemental damage or else they do not die. So poor Yang, and poor us for having to go on without him. I believe we have to go all the way back down the tower now. Could be wrong, but I do not remember. It'd be pretty handy if we could take that teleporter that the Rubicant used, but we can't do that. Oy. I wonder if virus will hurt that Chimera. Let's try it. Costs 20 MP, it's pretty expensive, but if it works, then it's worth it. It works. Wow, okay. Now we know. Now we know. Cecil gaining a level. Oh, man. Okay. That's a lot of guys. Not a good one. Not good at all. I'm gonna have to have her do a follow-up here. I'll try Fire 1 should do the trick, I think. And then there was 1. Okay. We're in a pretty good place here. I think we'll be able to kill it with just regular physical attacks without too much issue. How much is Fire 1? It's 5 MP. Let's do that just to make sure. Get it over with. There we go. Not bad. Yeah, I think we've got to walk our sorry butts all the way out of here. This is a slog at this point. I was playing Witcher 3 last night, and it's really nice when you enter into one of the side quests in Witcher 3, and you're in some kind of dungeon or something, and it loops you around. Like, you go through the dungeon, and then at the very last thing, there's a back door that you can just walk out of to get out of there, rather than having to retrace your steps throughout the whole thing. This place is not like that. You just lost your friend Yang, who's been with you since very early on in the game. Here and there, right? He left us for a time when our ship got wrecked, and then he rejoined us later. And he's been with us for, yeah, most of the game here, but this time... Oh, there's another save point. We don't need that. This time, he's gone. And being reduced to 4 party members as well, after being at 5 for so long, that's kind of a blow to us as well. Because again, like, it's our firepower is down. But also, again, remember, these people are having to walk themselves out of this tower after losing their friend that's been with them for, you know, a good chunk of the entire journey. Like, that's not nothing. We're getting there. I can handle these black lizards all day long with my ice weapons here. They are not an issue. Nice. Rosa learned float. That is going to be very important in a couple of places in the future. In the underground, actually. Surprised. Come on. How did that giant armored lizard sneak up on me? Second floor. Okay, we're slowly making our way out of here. I'm gonna be really bummed if it turns out that we were supposed to go out through the teleporter. Come on. Almost there. Oh, and here we go. You know whose music that is. You have amused me a lot. Golbez. This is all for play, kids. Farewell. Yikes. Look at that. Awesome. Cutscene. Just in time. That's awesome. They explain about Yang. Everyone's sad. Who's this girl? Rydia, the Caller of Mist. Shucks, they're coming. Can't we shake them off? Looks like they're modified the Red Wings. He's catching up. Give it your best, Enterprise. The engine can't last much longer. Cecil, take the controls. Alright. Oh no. Another one. Another one. Back to back, pretty much. Get out of the underground. I'll close the hole with this bomb. I wanted to see your children, Rosa, Cecil, but I guess I'll stay here for a while. Go to Baron and get my workers to help you. Golbez, I'll show you the great fireworks of Sid, the Master Engineer. So that is Agart, the town there, where we entered the underground the first time. So, here we are. The way to the underground is now sealed. And we have our airship, and we have instructions, the last instructions of Sid, our friend, to go to Baron and speak with his workers so that they can help us. So, that is what we are going to do. I am going to stop here. And then next Friday, we will travel to Baron and do just that. And they did not have the decency to heal us, which is kind of obnoxious. So we're going to stop in the little town of Agart here and use the inn. Oh, right, I wanted to buy more tents. And they've got them. Good. Let's just buy 10. There we go. Got 114,000 gold. I think we're good for it. 50 gold. Nice. Let's go. All right. So yeah, what happens next time? Next time we go to Baron. We talk to the workers. They're going to install a crane or a hook, a grappling claw, onto the Enterprise, and we're going to be able to use that to grapple the hovercraft, and that will play into what we are supposed to do next time. If you're not familiar, let me put it this way. We visited Eblon Castle a couple of episodes ago, and we saw that it was ruined and deserted. Well, all of those people who lived there went somewhere. Where did they go? We are going to find out. And I know this is like the third time I'm saving, but I'm paranoid, so just making sure. Alright, but that is all. If you joined me tonight, thank you for joining me tonight. If you watch this later on, or when I highlight it and save it as a Let's Play video, thank you for watching. And I hope to see you next Friday at 8:30 when we proceed with the story a little bit further. Thank you, and have a good night.